Today we got a common question from Mr. Anonymous about astral projection. And now I mean common as in straight up word for word. I get these questions pretty often. And I have recent experience with these things, right? So, he goes on to say, I'm worried as I've heard a number of bad things regarding bringing bad spirits into this world as they can apparently latch onto you. And also, I'm scared in case I accidentally cause sleep paralysis and experience anything terrifying. Finally, I hear there are negative/demon-like spirits in the astral realm, and I don't know how to avoid these. Can I accidentally find myself being attacked by these beings or anything similar? And, yeah. Okay. Well, here's the thing. Good thing you haven't tried it yet. I will say that now. Because if you are to go into something bringing about that paranoia, now this is exactly what happened to me recently, 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Yes, it was 2 days ago. And then the day before that, so 2 and 3 days ago, I had a problem with negative entities, which was, interestingly, connected to paranoia. And now if you think about what paranoia is, what is it? All right, it's just an overthinking, unnecessary circumstance that you put yourself in which then literally attracts those thoughts, right? The vibration that you are in this reality is going to, so to speak, attract and has been already attracting the vibration that is closest to it. So, right, you will match. Other things will match. And if you are to think about it, if you are to really be fearful about it, if you are really to be a certain experience about it, then you are going to experience that experience, right? The lenses through which you see are going to be the environment in which is placed in front of you, right? You cannot avoid that contact lens analogy, so to speak. So, what happened to me with this paranoid negative entity weirdness, there was this one night where I was laying down in my bed and I just felt this overwhelming negative thing next to me. And there was just weird noises happening all over the house. And I was like, oh shit, this is kind of real. Because throughout my life, I haven't had much problems with negative entities at all. So I was like, wow, I am genuinely scared, right? And then I realized, you know, like that went on. It just kept occurring. I had to keep on turning on my salt lamp because I was like, man, like, am I gonna have to sleep with the light on? That type of thing. And then what happened? Eventually what happened is it snapped into my head and I kind of got like smacked awake by a different entity, like a good one, maybe aka my higher self, which I think that's what it was. It wasn't some sort of different positive entity, so to speak. Was I just realized, like, what am I doing here? This doesn't have to be the case at all. You literally create your own reality to that extent, right? And when you absolutely understand that you do, you will not have a problem whatsoever, and you will be able to manifest anything that you want. Anything, even astral projecting, anything in the astral projection, dreams, all that type of thing. Now, the thing that you must realize, though, even when you go back into the definitions of negativity, the definitions of negativity aren't that they themselves are negative, it's that you think that those definitions of negativity are negative. So if you think of every circumstance as a possibility to learn, or if you think of every circumstance as a possibility to have a challenge to then learn, right? If you want to experience that sense of differentiation in your belief to then be able to understand that's not what you want, that's fine. So negativity doesn't necessarily have to be something that's negative. And then in doing so, understanding that too, the vibration that you were once experiencing as fear begins to diminish, in which then your reality is much cleaner. The space in my room, as I experienced it, was empty, so to speak. It was of my vibration. It was not of some sort of intrusive entity. So realize what you are defining in your reality. What does negativity mean to you? What don't you want happen? Don't do it, right? And you have the power, literally, to create that. So a thing with sleep paralysis, you know, I'm actually kind of afraid of that too, right? In the end. Now think about this, think about this, think about this. All these people who are telling these stories in the first place are alive, aren't they? Or they would not be telling these stories, right? And to them, that was a learning experience, I guarantee it. So what is there to be afraid about, really? What, are you going to die? No, you're not going to die. Things might latch onto you if you have that negative experience of life, because they're not necessarily like, eating your soul, They're not really doing that. They're just kind of like tagging on. Now that's how you have to, that's a good way to describe it. People describe it that way, latching on. It's just like a thing, right? The entity in my bedroom was just like, I am stuck to you until you let me go. That's what that's what it is. It's not I am stuck to you because I want to fuck with you. It's I am stuck with you because we are the same vibration. So what's up, dude? I'm just playing my game too, right? It doesn't have to be some sort of negative demon entity with big ass chomping teeth coming at you and rah. That's your own perception, if you were even thinking that. If anyone was even thinking that. Sometimes I think that, and that kind of scares me, right? And that's why in sleep paralysis, I haven't experienced that yet. I've experienced states like that, but nothing where I couldn't move my arm, right? So I do have some sort of fear about that too, just saying. But not really. I think it would be awesome to experience. And if something were to jump into my face and cause my heart rate to elevate, I'd be like, wow, that caused my heart rate to elevate. That's pretty fun, right? It's not something that is necessarily ultimately scary in my mind. In the moment, it might be some sort of, holy crap, you know? It might be that type of thing, but it's a definition that I've created within myself to allow challenging experiences to be exciting instead of just allowing them to be overwhelmed within my mind to then create a self-destructive struggle, which is just absolutely pointless. Now here's the thing. You mention, I don't know how to avoid this, and that's a key word too, avoidance. It's not a sense of avoiding again, it's just a sense of manifesting and morphing your vibration to the state in which you want it to be. And you don't have to try to do that. As soon as it changes within your mind, as soon as it changes within your belief system, within your thoughts, literally, as soon as you accept it, it is instantaneous, a vibrational change. Just in general, don't have expectations, right? Don't expect that you're going to experience something or not. What you've read from other people, what you've listened, what you've watched from other people, don't expect that you're going to experience that, or don't expect that it's common, because if you expect that it's common, it's going to become common in your life. If you've heard from 70% of the people that demons have latched onto you, then 70% of your experience is going to be demons latching onto you.